As 2023 comes to an end, I am reminded of why I love the work I do. The fact that I can help in the growth of small businesses and brands makes me feel important and invaluable. As always, December 1st is the time of year I see client renewals and new client connections, and it's because of that I can continue to evolve and do more for each and every one I serve. However, in November, the digital marketing landscape continued to evolve. Here are some key trends that hit the digital marketing landscape in November 2023 and their potential effects on small businesses. Trend 1, the continued rise of TikTok. TikTok's user base continues to grow at an exponential rate, making it an increasingly important platform for brands to reach new audiences. The growth is likely to continue in 2024, and brands will need to develop effective strategies for marketing on that platform. The impact that this has is that TikTok is creating a new generation of social media influencers. These influencers are often younger and more authentic than traditional influencers, and they are continuing with consumers in a new way. Brands need to develop strategies for working with these influencers to reach new audiences. My reflection of this is, with the increasing importance of security and the safety of influence, I have not adapted to TikTok, nor do I plan to use it. I'm optimistically cautious that the younger generations will be guided to the next best thing. Trend number 2, the increasing importance of data privacy. With the growing awareness of data privacy concerns, consumers are becoming more protective of their personal information. This is making it more difficult for brands to collect and use data for making marketing purposes. Brands will need to find new ways to collect data ethically and use it responsibly. The impact this has is that the increasing importance of data privacy is making it more difficult for brands to target consumers with advertising. Brands need to find new ways to reach consumers without relying on personal data. My reflection of this is, as a member of the Connected Commerce Council, I will continue to monitor the next steps that affect the day-to-day practices of digital marketing. But I will say that there is a heavy misconception about the background of the FTC Amazon lawsuit that is the guiding force of Congress's involvement of consumer data collection and how small businesses can continue to use personal data to grow their brands. Trend number 3. The shift to influencer marketing. Influencer marketing is becoming increasingly popular as brands look to connect with consumers in a more authentic way. The trend is likely to continue in 2024, and brands will need to develop effective strategies for identifying and partnering with these influencers. The impact that this has is the shift to influencer marketing is making it more important for brands to find and partner with the right influencers. Brands need to be careful about who they select to be their influencers and who are authentic and have relevance to their audience. A perfect example of that is obviously Dermot Mulvaney's Bud Light debacle. No further information is needed there. My reflection on this is, my view of influencers may not be the best reflection of business, but for some brands it works. In my opinion, influencer marketing is valuable to large brands like Nike, the NFL, Starbucks, but have a negative impact on small businesses or growing brands because they don't have the financial backing if something should go wrong. A small business owner, aka entrepreneur, is the best influencer for their brand and should be visible in everything for said brand or business. Trend number 4, the growth of shoppable content. Shoppable content is becoming increasingly popular as brands look to make it easier for consumers to purchase products online. This trend is likely to continue in 2024, and brands will need to develop effective strategies for creating and distributing shoppable content. The impact the growth of shoppable content is making it easier for consumers to purchase online. Brands need to create engaging, informative shoppable content that will drive sales. Trend number 5 ties into trend number 4, and it's the rise of social commerce. Social commerce is becoming increasingly popular as consumers are increasingly comfortable making purchases on social media platforms. This trend is likely to continue in 2024, and brands will need to develop effective strategies for selling on social media. The rise of social commerce is making it more important for brands to have strong social media presence. Brands need to develop strategies for selling on social media, such as using social media ads and shoppable posts. My reflection on this is, in my opinion, shoppable content and social commerce are similar, but indeed there are minor differences that businesses should be aware of. Shoppable content is any type of content that contains links to products that can be purchased online. This could be images, videos, text posts, and even live streams. The goal of shoppable content is to make it easy for consumers to discover and purchase products without leaving the social platform that they are on. Whereas social commerce is the broader term for the use of social media platforms to sell products and services. This can include shoppable content, but it also encompasses other activities such as customer support, product reviews, influencer marketing. The goal of social commerce is to create a seamless shopping experience that integrates social media into the customer journey. In general, that's my accent, y'all. In general, shoppable content is a very specific tactic that can be used to achieve the goals of social commerce. However, not all shoppable content is social commerce. For example, a shoppable Instagram post that links to a product on a brand's website is shoppable content, but it is not social commerce unless the brand is using Instagram for social commerce activities such as customer support and influencer marketing. Those are just a few of the trends that hit in November 2023. Obviously, more things are coming across as our digital platforms evolve. Obviously, with the change to AI and all of the new influences coming out, we'll see what happens in 2024. Just remember, the overall digital marketing landscape is constantly evolving. Brands need to be aware of the latest trends and develop strategies to adapt to them. By doing so, they can reach new audiences, improve their marketing ROI, and achieve their business's goals. And as the natural marketer, I'm here to serve up the insights and serve all of my clients with growth strategies and results. So until next time, thank you for listening, and I will see you next month on our next episode of Reflections from the Natural Marketer.